Evening everyone. I'm back at the barn that I introduced you to in my first vlog. You'll have to excuse the noise in the background. They're racing cars, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm not going to stop me vlogging tonight. So I've come back this evening to look at the barn again. It's an absolutely magical evening. The summer has arrived again. It's just beautiful light, and I thought, well, I'll come up here. Couldn't resist coming up here, have a look round. No camera today, but just thought I'd bring you along, and we can look round the barn again and see if we at least see a barn owl flying. So here we are back at the barn. You can see that behind me there. So back in June now, they were successfully reared 3 chicks. Oh dear, sorry about the noise. They're doing burnouts up here, you can hear them. So I do apologise about that. But so they successfully reared 3 chicks, which come July were pretty much fully grown, and the adults were feeding like crazy every evening. I didn't actually manage to photograph the chicks, but the adults I did, which was a bit of a shame really, but as soon as they fledged, it's a bit of a nightmare, this noise, I do apologise. Kind of spoils the feeling of the video really, but it's reality. You can see the smoke from the tyres coming out across the field. Anyway, so I thought, well, I'll come back this evening. It's a beautiful evening, despite the noise, and see if we can see a barn owl flying. They were at one time thinking of building on this land here, but this racetrack, because of the noise, actually stopped that building application going through. So in some ways, although the noise is a bit annoying this evening, it is good because it actually meant that it maintained this beautiful area for wildlife. They were going to build 4,000 houses on it at one time, but that's now been stopped, or at least put on hold for the time being, thankfully, because of this noise in the background. So, and I certainly wouldn't want to live here in a house. It would probably blow your windows in after a while. So as you can hear. So the sun's just dipping below the horizon now. You can see it behind me over there now. It's just going down behind the trees. But this is an old barn that I was talking about earlier. It's actually an old cattle shed. Actually, it's been up here for years and years. The resident barn owls, they nest in here every year, so this is a very reliable site. And this year was quite unusual actually, so normally I don't actually see the barn owls during the day. These ones here always seem to come out at night after dark, so I don't know whether they have a big flying area in this barn, so they don't need to come out, and there's probably lots of rats and mice in there anyway. But this year, as I say, it was a little bit different. Come June and July, the adults were out hunting, probably from about 7:30 onwards really, and it was quite spectacular to watch really. Just waiting for this noise to stop again. I don't know if you can see in the distance there the smoke from the tyre burnouts. Probably a bit of a giveaway where I am actually, but it's a real. I should have done my research before I came up here really, but anyway, so from June and July they were out feeding, both adults, from about 7:30 in the evening, and it was fantastic to watch them. They were literally in and out for a couple of hours while I was here watching them catch, and they were catching voles every single time. So there's a good food source around here, mainly because this is obviously you can see behind me there's lots of rubbish, but there's also this fantastic field which is kept deliberately by the farmer as a set aside for wildlife. So they do a really good job here and maintaining the land for wildlife. I hope this is a real example of of what can be achieved with responsible farming. So I don't know if you can see on camera behind me, but there's some really nice colour in the sky now as the sun's going down. Yeah, I think this sky is going to catch soon, and we're going to get some spectacular colours. Last night it was absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm not a landscape photographer, but I do appreciate beautiful light, which is what photography is all about really. But no matter what subjects you do, but yeah, last night was spectacular, and I think tonight is a full moon. And I think it's a harvest moon as well. When the moonrise came yesterday, it was blood red as it came up above the horizon. So I'm hoping maybe I might be able to capture a bit of time lapse of it coming up. There's a bit of cloud on the horizon, so I don't know whether we'll see it this evening. But fingers crossed. It would be lovely to see it up here because there's a clear view of the horizon from here. So yeah, let's see what happens. So today with my channel, we reached a milestone of 500 subscribers, which I'm absolutely thrilled with. It's been running for, well, I've released 7 videos, and in that time, over 2 months, and I've reached 500 subscribers. So I'm really chuffed with that, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that's liked my videos, commented on them, and subscribed to the channel. As a way of saying thank you, I'd like to give away this print. This is a short-eared owl, which was photographed on this very site about 2 years ago now. It's a very special image to me actually. I had to wait around about 4 hours to get this shot in the cold, but it's I love it. I just love this image. I've got the copy of this on my wall itself. So to win this photo, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, and I'll get my wife to pick a random comment in 2 weeks' time, and I'll send this print to you. I'll sign it on the back as well. If you live in the UK, then I'll send it for free, but if you live abroad, then I'm afraid you'll have to cover the postage costs. Please subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and we'll pick a random person in 2 weeks' time, and then this print will be yours. Well, the sun has really gone down now, so it's almost too dark to vlog really. No sign of any barn owls, but I'm kind of not surprised. They've, the cars are going down. They've just fired up a rocket car. I don't know if you can see that in the background there. All the smoke coming up from that. So yeah, quite a lot of disturbance up here at the moment. So I'm going to call it a day. But it's a beautiful end to the day anyway, and it's very late. It's been a fantastic summer, and considering we're in September, this is absolutely beautiful. So so I'm going to call it a day. There's no chance of seeing barn owls, I don't think. So please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content, and see you on the next one. Well, no barn owls this evening, but a beautiful end to the day with a spectacular firework display. So there are. Wildlife photography has it all. So yeah, have a good evening.